he hits the female chair of the party. He hits the female anchor on the platform, and then he hits me. And I'm not saying anything.
I ain't saying, I'm just saying.
But he might have a girl problem. I'm just saying he might have a girl problem.
Wow. Attacks from the left and attacks from the right. Without further ado, let's bring in 2024 presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy to discuss all of the above. Oh, you bad guy, Vivek. So Abby Phillips doesn't know the difference between policy and politics. Ronna McDaniel, a lot of people agree with you. She's failing as the RNC chair. There's some people are looking to replace her. We'll get to her in a second. But weigh in on your quote-unquote woman problem.
Well, look, I think that having two X chromosomes does not immunize you from criticism. And to Nikki Haley, my message is this. Look, Kamala Harris probably isn't running for president. If you want to be in the party of identity politics, there's probably a slot better suited for you in the Democratic Party. But the reality is I will call out corruption in either party. Ronna McDaniel's pay, Eric, I mean, this is unbelievable if you think about this, tripled, went up 3X, and she's spent money on all kinds of unconscionable things over the course of the period where 2018, 22, 23, and 20, of course, have all been disasters for Republicans. Where's the accountability? Media, take about Kristen Welker, who was on that debate stage from NBC News, pushing the Trump-Russia collusion hoax, pushing the lies of the Hunter Biden laptop story being false. Where's the accountability? So my view is I don't care if you're black or white, man or woman, Democrat or Republican. I will hold you accountable for the truth. And that's what I think it's going to take in real leadership in this country. That's what I think it's going to take of the next president, to stand up for that truth 360 degrees. You know, Ronna McDaniel says she wants us to go after and train our fire on Joe Biden. Well, let's also speak the truth here. Biden's not going to be the nominee. He is a puppet. He's not even really the president running the country. And so I think when you have Republicans that are falling for the plot, or in some ways are even part of the plot and part of that corruption, it's time for an outsider to bring change, an outsider with fresh legs from the next generation. That's why I'm in this, and I'm not going to hold back.
So we had Abby Phillips from CNN, clearly a liberal leftist. And then on the right, you have Ronna McDaniel and you have Nikki Haley. You're getting it from both sides. It has nothing to do with the sex of these people. It's the fact that you are a disruptor, I would think. You're a football coach and your team keeps losing. That's what's happening with these debates. The numbers are horrendous. They're not scoring. They're not rating. You replace the coach at some point. You can replace a coach mid-season. So I respect you for calling her out. It was a unique way of doing it, but we applaud you for that. Vivek, I only have about a minute or so. Iowa caucuses are coming up about 50 days or so. Then you have New Hampshire primary, the first primary, and then South Carolina. If you're not in the top 3 or 4, but first of all, you're going to stay throughout those 3, and then what happens on the backside of that?
Look, I think we're going to be doing really well here. I've just gotten out of multiple events. We did 6 events yesterday, 5 the day before. We have 6 today. One of the things we're seeing, Eric, is that people on the ground respond really well to my message. So I'm doing over 200 events between now and the time of the Iowa caucus. I think people are hungry for an actual authentic message from somebody who's an outsider to politics. A lot of the people who are showing up at our events, Eric, here's an interesting fact. They've never done the caucus before, so they are not polled. So I think we're actually on track to deliver a major surprise in Iowa. So you stay tuned. I think we're going to shatter expectations in Iowa. That's going to create momentum that carries me through the rest of this race.
You know, it's
up to me to prove it.
Full disclosure, I sat with Ron DeSantis last night, and he felt the same way. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Fair enough. Well,
he and also
here to decide.
Governor Kim Reynolds was on the show last night as well. She said, he's going to win. I was like, whoa. But anyway, Vivek, thank you you're a very busy man. And, you know, your voice needs to be out there no matter what, whether you're in the race or not. We got to keep hearing more of Vivek Ramaswamy. Thank you for joining us.
Good seeing you, man. Thank you.